Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome or welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my really amazing update for that 70's pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project, and it was created by Kim over at Teacher Loves Beauty and Cece over at Diva Next Door. I will leave their channel information down below as usual. And they created 70 prompts all about the 70's. So what I've been doing with this project is rolling in around 10 prompts at a time because I want to get through as many of the 70 prompts as I can. And I have been giving myself usage goals that are lower than normal than what I normally do, which is around 10 for roulette style projects. So I'm going with 5 uses on most of these items. And I'm happy to say that out of the 10 I was working on last month, I can roll out 9, which I'm so happy about. So let me share with you the ones I'm able to roll out. There's just one left. In fact, I forgot to grab it. Where are you? The first prompt I can roll out is the Jeffersons, and you're going to roll in a Black-owned makeup brand. So I rolled in this Pat McGrath Satin Allure lipstick in the shade Infatuation. And like I said, everything is rolled in for five uses. Here is the shade. This is gorgeous. I can't remember if I rolled this in last month or the month before. I think I had rolled this in the month before, but hadn't touched it. So anyway, got my 5 uses. This formula is amazing. Next, for the prompt Disco, which is shiny packaging, I rolled in the Buxom, Full Force lipstick in the shade Dolly Dreamer. Both these shades I hadn't used before. Here is the color. This is amazing. This lipstick has a tiny hint of a tingle to it. Nothing nowhere near their lip glosses, but there is a slight minty feel to these. I don't mind it at all. In fact, I quite love this formula. It's creamy. It's a beautiful shade. Love. Next prompt is Daisy Dukes, a blue product. For that, I had rolled in the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I did end up finishing that, but it was in my 2023 empties, and I have since gotten rid of all that stuff, so I don't have it, but I did finish it. Then for the prompt, the Waltons, something your mom would use, I rolled in this Bite Beauty Lip Lab lipstick, and this is in the shade Salty. I created this lipstick with my mom. She created one for herself, and I created one for me. I took her for her birthday, and so I rolled in a Bite Beauty Lip Lab lipstick because she would use this as well. I loved this. Oh my gosh. This was originally a sheer lipstick dupe of Pink Salt. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Next prompt is Sunken Living Rooms, something with a dip or a pan. So I rolled in the bronzer in this Alley-oop stack. It's the Sassy Pants stack. And here is the bronzer. I rolled this in for I actually did 10 uses on this one. And I'm super excited about how this is looking. I have another bronzer that I'm working on now finishing this year, although I could probably finish this one faster. I like this bronzer. It's quite nice. Next prompt is Stereo System, something that amplifies your look. I went with a highlighter. That is the Rare Beauty highlighter in Exhilarate. I just got this during the last VIB sale, I believe. And I was not sure that this would work for my skin tone. Now, I still think it was a little bit dark for me this time of year where I'm fair. But I think this is going to be, I did end up mixing it with another highlighter to make it work, but it was just a little bit dark. So I think it's going to be beautiful in the summer when I have a tan. Super excited about that. Next prompt is alarm clocks, something that clicks. So I rolled in the YSL Touche Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealer. This was in the shade number 2. Is that the shade number? I don't like this packaging because the shade on here is not easily located. Oh, it's on the very bottom. Very difficult to see. It's shade number 2. Now, this one is a little bit dark for me right now. But I mixed it with the lighter concealer that I'm using. I really do like this concealer quite a bit. I don't know that I would buy it again. Well, maybe. I think I need to use it on its own because I really do enjoy this, but I don't think there's a lot of product in here. 2.5 mils. It's kind of skimpy. Anyway, I used it the 5 times I needed to. Next prompt is ponchos, something you use in cold weather. For me, that is a face oil. I like to use this on my beauty sponge as I'm blending out my foundation. So I rolled in the Smashbox Primer Oil. I really do love this product. I rolled this one in for 10 uses and I did hit my goal. So I'm making really good progress on this. I know at one point I accidentally dropped this bottle over and spilled some of the oil, but not recently. But, you know, it is what it is. And the last prompt I can roll out is patterned paper. Bold geometric shapes, bright contrasting colors. So I went with a geometric shape and rolled in this LYS. Although I just realized this with this LYS, that's my dyslexic brain. Satin matte cream blush in higher standard. I'm sorry, this is the higher standard blush in Grateful. I think I originally said this was the shade higher standard, but the shade is Grateful. And this is lovely. Oh, I quite enjoyed this cream blush. It's so pretty. Love, love, love. So those are the 9 prompts I'm able to roll out. The one prompt I'm still working on is for maxi dresses, large packaging. And I rolled in my Lorac Shine Bright palette. I rolled in the shade Royalty for 5 uses. I've used it once, so it's going to stay in here for at least another month while I get those last 4 uses in. So that is what I was able to get done. So I'm going to open up Wheel of Names, which is the website where I have all of my projects like this saved. And we're going to pick the next 10 prompts that I'm going to work on in this project. All right, let's see what we're going to get. So number 1, did I say 10 prompts? 9 prompts. Radios. Use a product that reminds you of a song or you heard about on the radio. Well, I didn't hear about any products on the radio. So I'll pick one that reminds me of a song. Number 2, the Brady Bunch, something a sibling gave you or reminds you of a sibling. All right. Number 3, white suits, a white product. Number 4, I think this is number 4. Little House on the Prairie, an OG product. Number 5, MASH, a medical grade product or an old favorite. Number 6, Fringe, something that makes you look extra. 7, record players, a round product. Number 8, oh, I don't know how that happened. The wheel is huge. Pyrex dishes, something repressed. Ooh, okay. And number 9, exposed brick, a red lippy. Oh. All right, let me find items for these prompts. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. That took me a little bit of time, but I did find something for everything, for all the prompts. The first one is radios. Use a product that reminds you of a song or you heard about on the radio. So I'm going with this ColourPop Luxe Gloss in the shade Figgy With It, which reminds me of the Will Smith song, Getting Jiggy With It. With it. Getting jiggy with it. So, as usual, I'm going to roll this one in for 5 uses. I love this color so much. I don't think I've heard the best about these glosses, but I also haven't really formed my own opinions. I think I've used like this a couple of times and I enjoy it. So anyway, we're going to roll that one in for 5 uses. Then for the Brady Bunch, something a sibling gave you or reminds you of a sibling. This reminds me of my sister. The Dior Addict Lacquer Stick in the shade Hit. I had this in a project. I think it was in my lip service project. And she was like, what are you wearing? I love it. Of course, this is a limited edition shade. You can't buy it anymore. And so this this lipstick reminds me of her. And it's also one that's kind of I've set aside earlier this year as like, yeah, I'd like to get this one finished soon. That is how much is left, but I'm just going to roll this one in for 5 uses as usual. This is a lovely formula. Love, love, love. I would buy more of this formula. Absolutely. Next prompt is white suits, a white product. So I went digging into my 100 Colorful Empties bag and I pulled this Pharmacy Feeling Good serum. I really like this serum. This is their hyaluronic acid plumping serum. It's really lovely. So I'm going to work on finishing this. It has a total of 5 mils, so it won't take too long. Next prompt is Little House on the Prairie, an OG product. So I'm going to Marc Jacobs. This is their Lamarck lipstick in the shade Slow Burn. This was definitely like all the rage. When I first got on YouTube, everyone was talking about it. There's the shade there. Of course, you can't buy this one anymore, but I have a full size and this deluxe size, so I need to work through it. This is gorgeous. So again, 5 uses there. Next prompt is MASH, a medical grade product or an old favorite. I went with medical grade, and I'm going to roll in my prescription of the Tretinoin cream. I have gotten really bad about putting this on regularly, so I'm going to roll this one in for... I want to use this twice a week. So I'm going to roll it in for 8 uses. So that's what I'll go with, 8 uses. So between now and the next update, there will be 4 weeks, hopefully, and I'll get my 8 uses on this. I really need to get back to using that consistently. Next prompt is Fringe, something that makes you look extra. So I'm going with another product that's in my 100 Colorful Empties. This is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. I feel like I just rolled this into another project. And now I can't think of what it is. If I did, I will hit my uses on that first. Let me see if I can find here what I did. I did a search. I didn't see anything. Oh, I pulled it into the King of Horror project. So I rolled that one in for 10 uses. Once I've hit that goal, I will work on this 5 additional uses. I want to finish this year. This, I had a little bit of a mishap where it kind of fell out of the packaging. But anyway, this is I've been using this and I really do enjoy this as a like base highlighter. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't repurchase it, but that's how I've been using it and I've been liking it that way. The next prompt is Record Players Around product. So I'm going with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. I'm rolling this one in for 5 uses as well. I really would love to hit pan on this soon. In fact, let's do 10 uses on this guy. 10 uses on that. I don't want to do more than that because I've got another bronzer I'm working on to hit pan and it's light, so it's a good shade for me right now. Next prompt is Pyrex Dishes, something repressed. So actually, I'm going with the only Cliona shadow that I've had to repress. This is the shade Sunbeam, and I'm rolling this one in for 5 uses. So this is, it's Cliona. It's a beautiful shadow. I was so sad when it fell off my vanity and shattered. I think it was actually in a palette and shattered, but I was able to save most of it. Next and last prompt is Exposed Brick, a red lippy. So I'm going with a red lippy I've never used. This is the Tom Ford Lip Color Satin Matte in the shade Stiletto. So it's this style packaging, and there is the shade. I love this formula. It's a nice creamy formula, so I'm sure I'll get it all over my face. But yeah, we'll do this one for 5 uses. So those are the items I am rolling in. I mean, we have what, like 4 lippies in here? I have a lot of lippies, so it makes sense. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well, staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.